Maafkan. Goblok lah.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation!
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out. We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiancé you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What a shocking it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
That guy from the paper.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
That's just nice and awkward.
Stop!
Don't kill
LAPD!
him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your hands in the air! Give it up, LAPD!
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry? You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Any ideas?
Get his story. Let's see Henry talk his way out of this with Heather in the room.
Kenapa restream? Atau internet tadi mati, Ted?
We know all
Ini
about
bentar
the
doang kok
jewelry
paling.
ring.
Sampai ini
You
kelar
and
doang.
Randall and the Blanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're lying, Henry. How can you prove that I'm involved, detective? Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me.
Ah,
Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
There's the guy. I hear he's...
Anjir, Dr. Stoneman anjir masih ada lagi bangsat. Kira udahan.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself
Yang
staggering
tahun
back in there
2011
like a
menurut
drunken
gua
sailor.
terbagus grafiknya pada zamannya.
I didn't box in the
Apaan?
Marines though, did I?
Game tahun 2011 yang terbagus pada zamannya nih.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better. Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Didn't see that coming.
Itu kalau bunuh diri itu matinya tuh nggak masuk surga anjing, nggak masuk surga, nggak masuk neraka, nggak diterima dua-duanya. Katanya ya, nggak tahu sih.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner.
Suara gue kedengaran nggak sih?
Immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, detective. You have a message.
Gede juga suara gue ya.
The suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood.
Tadi kenapa Om? Bunuh diri dia.
He says to meet them there.
On our way.
Oke lah, berarti abis ini suara gue mesti gue kecilin. Cuman kalau main Dota mah suara gue malah kecil ya.
Let's try and wrap this
Bunuh
up.
diri dia ketahuan. Gue kira kasusnya udah kelar aja. Nih Willy nih.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly
Would you throw it all away?
Bukan kamu kenapa di stream? Bukan kamu kenapa di stream? Internet aku tiba-tiba disconnect.
Quite the romantic.
Nggak tahu kenapa. Aku lihat aku kan nonton juga di YouTube. Nonton juga di YouTube. Aku lihat kok stream aku kok loading. Aku lihat kok udah nggak jalan. Oh ternyata internet aku disconnect ya.
Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Gitu. Jadi reconnect, jadi restream dulu buat misi ini doang. Habis misi ini udahan baru Dota. Ada yang ngajak aku Dota tadi Bang Darmin. The Broadway Hollywood.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out.
Menang 2 kali Om, anjay. Udah calon-calon kalah 5 kali fix.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. Go to the old house.
Yo, ayo. Yo, Rihanna. Main namatin ML solo win streak. Goblok. Gue mana tahu kalau suruh naik. Pakai pantofel aja naik orang.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain.
Ini game PS3 Bang, nggak tahu udah di game di Steam ini. Game Steam.
We had that impact on a lot of them.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Ini game di Steam. Rihanna. Deh teman-teman ya, aku udahan dulu. Maaf ya cuma di stream bentar, soalnya cuma buat ini doang, kelarin kasus ini. Aku mau lanjut main Dota, diajak sama streamer sebelah, Bang Darmin ya. Oke. Aku mau lanjut streaming Dota dulu buat temenin Bang Darmin paling sampai sore atau sampai kapan nggak tahu sih. Oke, see you next stream. Dadah. Makasih.